What's up, guys? Welcome back from the LMG Studios here in New York City. You're currently watching the round of 32 of the WCS America Premier League. This is Group 4, the fourth group that we're covering. It's actually Group A, what I consider probably one of the strongest groups that we have in the round of 32. And Alive is currently up on Killer 1-0. The players in the lobby asking if they're ready, but Alive taking a great game one. Just great play there from Alive.
It was really stellar. He got caught off guard by that really great build order from Killer. Killer totally sold the fact that it was roaches.
Yeah.
Ended up being muted. Alive was contained for quite a long time, but then when he did the push, he got the key Widow Mine hits he needed to take out the Banelings and allow him to continue the pressure.
Yes, that Baneling hit was massive. Game 2 is going to be on Cloud Kingdom. A match that Killer must win 2 in a row to advance to the winner's match. Alive 1 win away from getting to that winner's match. And here we are at the bottom left-hand location. We have the blue Terran player representing Team Evil Geniuses. Currently up 1-0, showing some stellar drop and Widow Mine play in game number 1. He is Alive. His opponent in the top right-hand location, hailing from Chile, the Red Zerg player, who is the defending 2012 South America WCS champion. Must win 2 in a row here to advance to the winner's match. He is Killer.
Killer did this last game as well. He likes doing this drone scout. This is something I've seen several Zergs do, and several Zergs avoid the drone scout. It's an advantage either way. Of course, you do take a pretty significant mineral hit sending this scout out. But it also is nice to know, okay, is my opponent proxy 2 racks with me? Is he going Reaper? Is he going Command Center first? And in fact, he's going to see this SCV. Oh. That's a big win. Now he can chase it. That's actually huge.
Well,
this is advantage. He was going proxy double racks.
Yeah.
But he can't do it anymore.
Nope.
He has to change his build.
Now, I wonder what Killer is thinking right now.
Killer knows what's a proxy racks.
Yeah.
There's never a situation where Terran's going to send it. Actually, that's not true. If he's playing Flash. Flash is the one Terran who's so confident he always SCV scouts early so he can go Command Center first and he knows where the build and low ground or the high ground. But he's the only Terran who I've seen do that, and that would be a similar timing.
He's looking.
Yep.
He's pretty much looking everywhere but where the barracks is.
He sent out a second drone, which actually is going to... Oh, the Overlord's going to see it.
Yeah, he sees
yeah.
it. So, Alive needs to adjust.
He canceled his hatchery versus this. He's going straight to speed. Oh, you know why? He's realized something. Alive has to abandon this build now. Interesting choice to cancel versus 1 barracks. I think he assumed there was a second one somewhere.
I think he did too. I mean, but if he sees the SCV and he sees that it's not, remember he ran into that SCV in the middle of the map. I guess he just didn't know if that was the one that was going to build the second barracks. Maybe it was a fake.
Yeah, it could have been.
I'm just trying to think about what's going through Killer's mind as far as, all right.
The key thing is knowing he saw there were no barracks in the main, so he's thinking, I'll just run to his main and kill him.
Yeah.
With Zerglings. Alive built the command center on the low ground.
So.
That is a brave move. That's a brave Terran. You scout your opponent going pool before hatch, you put the command center on the low ground.
Of course, if this SCV dies, he's going to have to cancel it.
Yeah. Has Killer recognized this, though? Is he going to send his Zerglings across the map ASAP? And is he going to get a bunch of Zerglings? He might not.
4 lings in production right now. 6 lings. No bunker going up anywhere. It's going to be... And that barracks is going to be moved to try to block that. I wonder if the lings will race it. But I don't think they'll get there in time to sneak by.
They'll definitely beat the barracks back home. I mean, that barracks is slow.
Yeah.
It's going to take a while to get to land over there. The question is there's only 6 Zerglings. I don't think they'll beat the command center. I don't think they'll be able to cancel the command center. Whereas if he got 6 right after the pool finished, he would have for sure.
Now, Alive definitely scouted that Killer's doing this. Yeah. So, again, a very bold move.
It's kind of like a mind game because Zergs would assume no Terran would be this brave because if they did get those 6 Zerglings, they would stop it, right? And the Terran would be behind. But it's kind of the assumption that no Zerg's going to cut that many drones that early to immediately build all those Zerglings.
And here they come into the natural expansion. The bunker is not yet done.
2 Marines could be vulnerable.
Going to be walling off with the 3rd supply depot. Not going to wait for that barracks. And Alive might be just fine. He's like, all right, whatever. But speed is about to finish. Can Killer make anything happen with that? Or is he just going to be like, just settle for map control for now?
I mean, he's actually has to settle for probably an all-in. And that's what he's doing, building a Roach Warren. This is the unfortunate part is that he sent 2 drones out early to scout around, and his opponent didn't commit to the rush. So he's actually just behind. because he also slowed his expansion for quite a long time. But you know, this is actually this is a really smart transition to the all-in, because Alive sees speedings, right? He sees speedings. He knows that Killer's on very low economy because he didn't go hatchery first, right? And so he's like, oh, let's go double factory and just get a bunch of Hellions, right? And then I'll just win.
You know what's good against Hellions?
Roaches.
Yeah.
And now, if Alive can recognize this in time and keep...
He's getting a third command center, too.
Oh, man. If he keeps making Widow Mines, he'll be fine. But I think he's going to go to Hellions. I feel like he is. I'm not positive.
We're going to find out very soon. And it's going to be a Hellion and two Hellions.
It's actually going to go to Blue Flame probably as soon as that Tech Lab's done.
All right, Ling's still being annoying at the National Expansion. 14 more in production. So, oh, he scans. What does he scan?
He scanned him in. Oh, he sees the Roach Warren. So yes, now he's going to make Widow Mines. That scan might have saved his life. I don't think one Widow Mine could have held this.
Well, the Widow Mines, the Roaches they're scurrying across the map as fast as they can.
He's not building a bunker on the high ground
He's
either.
getting a tank, too. Okay.
This is the exactly
there might be
right
a
reaction.
very narrow timing where Killer can get a lot of damage done. See how he's peeling away Roaches to absorb that Widow Mine damage, not going straight for that natural expansion. Going to target down that bunker, but the SCV is going to start repairing that. The Lings are going to get the full surround, though. The bunker might, in fact, go down. Two Widow Mines going to be made on the high ground. The SCV is going to try to scurry up there. Got to watch out for the friendly fire from the Widow Mine onto the SCVs. Oh, wow, actually getting a lot of kills on the Lings, but Killer charging into the main base, trying to get a lot of damage done.
He's going to kill a lot of SCVs here.
Tank is
the one
out.
tank, there's 4 speedings, though. That tank's gone.
Oh, no, the tank getting surrounded alive. Perhaps a little bit too confident with dealing with this. Another tank is going to be in production. 2 more Widow Mines on the way. A lot of SCVs going down behind this. Drones and Lings in production. Alive is down to 11 Harvesters. He doesn't have a lot to deal with these Lings and Roaches.
This may be it. I mean, eventually Alive may stabilize because the Widow Mines have recharged.
GG, whoa.
What a play by Killer.
Whoa.
You know, Alive really didn't respect that attack enough. There was no bunker on the high ground, and all his Marines died on the low ground. There's no way he ever could have thought he was going to defend the low ground bunker.
I think he thought he had more time, like because when he scanned the Roach weren't sure, but the Roaches were already halfway across the map.
Oh yeah.
So that could have been a situation where he knew it was coming. He just miscalculated it by 30 seconds.
Well, you know, to be fair, the gas pool, speed lean, then hatchery,
sure.
then Roach all-in.
It started off weird.
It's the weirdest timing. So like you're normally looking at the clock and you're thinking when things are gonna happen. And in a game like this, that like both players sent 2 workers out early to for the proxy buildings for Terran, and the Zerg was trying to cancel the proxies, and then the Zerg went.
Yeah.
All the timings were totally thrown out the window. And I think that really caught Live off guard because. How many times have you practiced in that situation?
Right. Exactly.
Even if you played 5,000 games.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, if you think about if that push hits 30 seconds later, there's 2 more Widow Mines. There's a siege tank probably on the high ground behind a supply depot. You know, I don't see that push work. I don't see it working. So Killer getting a nice timing done there, able to take Alive off guard. He's going to even up the series 1-1, which means we're going to go to a deciding Game 3. Guys, stay tuned. More WCS America coming up.